Good afternoon, Daniel from Daniel James Residential. This is take 4. If I don't get this right, I'm sorry, the episodes are going to have to finish. I'm sorry. So this week, again, part of the seller's guide, I'd like to talk to you about feedback. What do I mean by feedback? Feedback from a viewer who's viewed your home, let's say on a Saturday, whenever, but you've had some viewings. Next day, you want feedback. I'm going to tell you why agents get it wrong, because they ask the wrong questions. If you're a seller or if you've ever sold, here's some common feedback comments you've had about your home. They don't like where it is. Why did you view it? Is what I'm thinking. The garden's too small. There's photos of the garden. It just wasn't for them. What are you going to do with that comment? There's others, didn't like the condition, even though you've got photos, all sorts of things. And that's the feedback. You can't do anything with that apart from feel that your house is unloved, unliked, and won't sell. As an agent, my responsibility is to come back to you with constructive feedback. Now, this doesn't happen a lot in our industry, but here's a couple of questions. If you're an agent watching this, you might want to ask. 2 key questions. Is it the property or is it the price? And then just be quiet. See what they say. Oh, they might go, well, it's a little bit tired inside. Again, this is useful still. A little bit, it's still a bit cluttered, felt small. Okay, that's great. I'll take all that information down. What do you feel it's worth? Oh, I think it's quite expensive. Based on what have you seen? What's in the market that's better value? Well, I've seen a property around the corner. You're on at 300. It's the same size and it's on at 280,000. Great. This is great information. So, what I've got from that is that there's other homes in the market surrounding your particular home that's better value. So even though they've said, about the property being tired, they've alluded to quite a big factor here, the price. I will then go back to that person who said, well, I prefer the one round the corner at 280 and say, well, would you buy this home at 280? See where I'm going with this? So when speaking to applicants, because we do so much work, hopefully your agent does, before the viewing in contact points. Is your mortgage arranged? Do you have an agreement in principle? Have you had a solicitor's quote? Do you understand how much it cost to move? I'll get back to that in the buyer's guide, and I reckon that doesn't go on either. That after the viewing, that seems to stop, and then they go missing. So, feedback for me, for my clients who are selling, yes, sometimes it hurts a little bit. We're very emotionally attached to our homes. I've been there. I don't want to hear that someone doesn't like my home. I love my home, but it might not be for them. But I would like to know what they think it's worth. And as your agent, I'd want to feed back to you little things that we could change. Because if it is the case that we've had 4 or 5 viewings and they all think it's worth 280 when we're on at 300, these viewers don't know each other, then it's probably worth 280. So that price is quite important. Again, if the 7 or 8 people come and say it's a little bit tired, then we need to get the paint out. We should have done it before. We missed something. We need to get the paint out and, and put that time in, that small expense to make it look fresher. Again, I talk about, the external of the home looking great. Internal needs to start to follow that. Yes, we can't, refurbish our homes, but there's definitely things that we can do to make them help sell. So feedback is important. Is it the property or is it the price? What have you seen that's better value? If you don't buy this home, what are you going to buy? Look forward to your comments and DMs. Have a lovely weekend. Take care.